Hey guys, Houndoomed here, coming at you once again with another episode of Pokémon Black 2. On the last episode, we explored Route 8 and the Moor of Osiris, or whatever the hell, and we got here to Osiris City. On this episode, we're going to be heading to Victory Road and seeing what that Zoroark is doing, and then we will also be heading back here. I think we're all healed, we're all good. I have not recorded in so long, it is ridiculous. But we're going to go to the Pokemon League and see what that Zoroark has to offer. Now do be prepared to fight a level 70 Pokemon. It is pretty difficult, let's say, especially if you're playing Black 2. If you're playing White 2, it's not as bad, but it's still. What do I looking for? Healing items, so I've got plenty of them. I think we're good. Oh, actually, I do remember saying to myself on the last episode I needed more repels. Did I get them? I don't know. 32 seems like enough, really. Alright, so we want to be heading back to that Zoroark. So I'm going to stick up that repel. So we want to be going through the top of Victory Road from Pokemon League, and then go down here, down the right stairs, and there it is. Hello, Zoroark. In it goes. So we've been in this cave before. Stradigan and Zvilas in here, and there's the Zoroark again, and he's no longer blocking the entrance, so we can just jump right in. And there he is again. This cave will have exactly the same, and it will have Zvilas and Stradigan. So, again, if you want to pick yourself up one of those Pokemon, both are very, very good Pokemon. Particularly Zvilas, but both are good. But you'll see these big stairs, go down them, and then here we are. You came. This is Team Plasma's castle, the ruins of Ghetsis' dreams. The deepest chamber of this castle is a place that holds a special meaning to me. I have to face you there. Follow me. Actually, rather than just leading you there, I prefer to follow. That way I can see which path that you choose and observe what catches your interest. So I ask this of you. Take me to the deepest chamber of this castle. Did I say chamber? Chamber. You lead and I'll follow. This room has gone even more creepy since the original. This place was my entire world. When I was little, I was abandoned deep in the woods. The ones who took me in and raised me were the Pokémon who lived there. Then, one day, a man appeared before me claiming to be my father. That was Ghetsis. The things he gave me were the name Harmonia, the knowledge a king would need, Pokémon with their hearts shut so very tightly I couldn't even talk to them, and this room. But no bed. Lovely. I'll be outside. Alright, so feel free to examine stuff in here and be creeped the hell out, but either way, Luxury Ball right there for you. You lead and I'll follow. There are a few items dotted around. There's a TM as well, which would be quite good for any of your special attackers. There are no Pokemon in here, so you don't have to worry about that. I've always kind of wondered. I've never even thought of this before. I just said I always wondered, but then I suddenly realised I haven't. What would be behind there if you were to use walk through walls? I would presume nothing. I would presume the door wouldn't be a warper, it would just do nothing. That's what I would assume. But if it wasn't, I wonder what it would do. But either way, TM50 for Overheat here, which is 140 power, 90% accurate, fire type move. Which is special attacking, and it has the after effect of lowering your special attack by 2 stages. So all out power, but then you've got to work your way back up again. It's good for kind of get in, get out kind of things where you want to use something like U-turn or Volt Switch. This is the place. Oh crap! Who am I leading with? Whatever, it was 2 years ago. For the sake of Pokémon, for my ideal world, I put my beliefs on the line and battled a certain trainer. in place of that will be the name of the trainer who you played with if you did a memory link. And I lost. But at the same time, I learned something important. To make the world better, you must accept different ideas. I learned that this is the formula for changing the world. You've told me all this before, N. Accepting different ideas. I want to see if you're a trainer whose heart is strong enough to do that. Zekrom, come! Oh, I meant the opposite way around. It's harder in white too. Zekrom also wants to know what ideals you seek and how good of a trainer you are. Battle with me. Are you prepared? Not just yet. Yeah, if it was Reshiram, I don't know why I thought it was Reshiram, but if it was, Togetank would have been fine, but because of Zekrom, no. However, I'm not really sure who I want to lead with. I think we'll go with Adamantite. Yeah. Obviously Dragon Ball would be quite good, but I think it packs Dragon Claw, I think. Talamo could do quite well actually. But I think it might still have Dragon Breath, so I can't be bothered. Nope. Nope. Alright, well there we go then. It's going to be up to Adamantite. I'm going to save beforehand because I really cannot be bothered coming back here. Although I'll probably have to because of my setup of things. But yeah, so battle with me. Are you prepared? Show me the depth of your determination. You'll get a slightly pimped up version of the old theme. Versus N. And you're going to be fighting a level 70 Zekrom. Or Reshiram, depending on which game you're playing. To be honest, I would actually say that Zekrom is harder than Black. I know it seems a bit strange, but Zekrom is harder than Black Kyurem because it actually is. I don't know, it just works a bit better. Black Kyurem is just not that fantastic. Oh, I was expecting you to take that a bit better, Adamantite. Either way, you managed to survive, so you can get one hit in. Alright, well it might do something silly. Or not. Zen Headbutt, eh? Oh, Rocky Helmet, I forgot about that. Well done. Okay, so I think we can get Dragon Ball in there, to be honest. If he wants to use Dragon Claw, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, he does. I don't really care. I mean, it's probably going to take me out. In fact, it almost certainly will. Yeah, I want to try and just get some damage in here. In fact, Inferno, get in there. You should be able to outspeed that thing. Yep. Close combat. I'm obviously not going to survive any hit from this thing if it doesn't survive, which it didn't. Oh, I forgot about Hyper Potions. Still not sure of that last move. I'm going to go into Talon mode because I think that that's going to be the easiest way to do this. He's obviously going to heal. I should have done this from the start really. Talon mode is the easiest play here. So I'll just counter and then... I should have Destiny Bonded, to be honest. I don't know why I did that. I should have Destiny Bonded. Ah, in prison, okay. I had a feeling that might be its last move, but I wasn't sure. So this is its strongest move, so let's see how much this does. Alright, well, bye Zekrom. You're not living that. Well done, Talamode. That's how you get things done around here. Zekrom and I were defeated. Your feelings, your desire to know the truth, that's what surpassed us. Battling with you reminded me of 2 years ago. It may just be a little, but I know you better. That's how I feel. And Zekrom, thank you for everything. My journey with you has been truly wonderful. From now on, I want you to use your power to help this trainer realize his dreams. I know, I'll miss you too, but your task is to help humans who seek ideals. I've learned so much from you. I'll do my best to tell everyone else what I learned on my own. I'll be okay, I can talk to Pokémon. I'll become the bridge between Pokémon and humans. That's my ideal. So, rest well. I'll entrust you with this Darkstone. Take that Darkstone to Dragon Spiral Tower. Well, you heard him. Let's do it. Don't know if I can use an escape rope in here. I really, really hope I can. Right, fine. Have it your way. Should probably cut this, to be honest, but meh. You can watch me run. So yeah, that Zekrom is quite difficult. Having a ground type is very good. Also, let's think. Something like a Steelix would be very good. If you have a Steelix, that would be very good to take that thing down. Why am I shouldn't be leading with you. So yeah, a Steelix would be very good to use. Or an Excadrill, to be honest. Excadrill would also be quite good. So just, yeah, use whatever you feel like. I mean, it is a difficult fight, that is. As for as for Reshiram, let's think, what could I suggest? Into Osiris. Let's think off the top of my head. It's difficult to think of something that resists both Dragon and Psychic while immune to fire, or resists fire. It's quite difficult to think of something. Something like a Ferrothorn would be... No. I'm thinking of Electric still. Not Ferrothorn. I guess something like Empoleon would be quite good. You still got to be very careful of those fire type moves though. I think if you're fighting Reshiram, it will have Dragon Pulse, and then Flamethrower, possibly Fire Blast, and then Extra Sensory, as well as Imprison. When you come here, by the way, you should probably stack up on some Pokeballs. I don't know what I have. Speaking of which, best bet is probably going to be Timer Balls, I would assume, but you may also want to pick up a couple of Ultra Balls. Both work, really. But your best bet is probably going to be Timer Balls, because this... no, it won't take that long, actually, second thinking. Oh, I've got plenty of those. I forgot that Zekrom has got a pathetically high catch rate. Well, for a legendary anyway. So yeah. I hate the fact that they've made all the big legendaries easier to catch. Like, it's so silly. I mean, the point of, like, apart from in Sinnoh, all of the legendaries that have been available before the end game have all been the main Pokemon. Like, it seems silly, well, and also Raikou, Entei, and Suicune, but it seems silly that they would make that so easy. Like, it's going to be the first legendary you catch, and it's going to be the big one of the game. Why would they make it so easy? I don't understand that. It's never made any sense to me. So this is Dragon Spiral Tower. In this room you can find Golurk and nothing else. In the room beforehand you can find Golurk, Mienshao and Dranagon. All Pokemon we have seen before. But it is a good time to pick one up, especially because they're very, very high level. And they're pretty good level. Like, you'd probably still, unless you don't like keeping your rare candies, it's a good place to use them, because you can catch a Pokemon at level 58 or something, and then train up to 61, 62, and you're all set, really. Obviously, you've still got access to Ordino as well, so you can use that to your advantage. But yeah, so it's easy enough to pick up a Pokemon here and then just go. But yeah, Dragon Spiral Tower has not changed at all, really, since Black and White 1. The only minor changes are the items that are available in here. But the general design has not changed at all, and you just got to make your way up to the top. So in this little room you can get yourself a shiny stone and some protein. And then I've got to keep moving. I did that a bit quickly, hopefully you saw that. Middle one for the items, bottom one to get to where you need to go. Luckily this time you won't have any Team Plasma ambushing you, so you can just do things how you want to do them. Here you can find yourself the Lustrous Orb, the Grizius Orb, and the Adamant Orb. 3 orbs for your Sinnoh legendaries, Dialga, Palkia, and Giratina. Of course, Giratina changes form when you have the Grizius Orb, so that is definitely an essential item if you want to be using a Giratina. You can also find the TM4 Dragon Claw here, TM2. It's a bit late for this TM really, but it is pretty useful still, especially for some Pokemon who aren't actually a Dragon type. You can find PP Max there. You can also it's good for Pokemon such as Sceptile. Sceptile quite likes the Dragon type coverage, to be honest, unless you can be bothered finding Hidden Power Ice or something. I don't remember if Sceptile learns Icy Wind. I don't think it does. But yeah, so Dragon type coverage is always welcome, but you know, it's not that fantastic. Obviously, it just gives you a lot of neutral stuff. But obviously, it's quite good for any of your Pokemon who don't learn Outrage or anything. The Comet Shard you will want to sell to the guy in Isira City, the man who adores the ore, and he will give you 50,000 Poké Dollars, I think. However, can I not do this just yet? Just yet, I'm not gonna. Alright, fine, I'll do it now then. Okay, yeah, fine. That item that is pinging up there on the dowsing machine, that's another Comet Shard, so if you pick it up, then you can make yourself some more cash. But I will shut up for this epic scene, which you've seen before if you've played Black and White 1, but still cool nonetheless. Be cool. Can I get round there? Oh, I can. Here we are. Oops. There we are. Another Comet Shard. Alright, so once again, this Zekrom will be at level 70. It is quite tough to defend against, but also you do obviously want to be making sure that you catch it for a start. If you don't catch it, if you knock it out, then I don't think it comes back straight away. I think it's like the same with all the other legendaries. If you defeat the Elite Four once again, which are now high level, so do be careful of that, then you'll find it here again. Level 17, no different. After what happened last time, I think what I'm going to end up doing is use Adamantite's Earthquake, and then switch out, go into Inferno's Close Combat, and then it should be low enough health to catch it, really. I think I should be able to catch it just after an Earthquake, but still. Here we go. Okay, so Zekrom, level 70, or Reshiram, level 70 if you're playing White 2. We'll have the ability Terra Volt or Turbo Blaze, which is essentially a unique version of Mold Breaker. So that's quite good for Zekrom. I think Zekrom learns Earthquake, so that's quite a good thing to have. Let's see, what do we have hovering around? Should use a quick ball. That was silly of me. Let's just go for an Ultra Ball. Ultra Balls work well with Zekrom, even though Zekrom's electricity tends to be blue, but still. Yeah, as you can see. They're pathetically easy to catch, so you should not have any issues. They have a catch rate of 45, which is the same as Gyarados, I think. So, yeah, it's not very difficult to catch. Once you've caught your Zekrom, or Reshiram, Zekrom has recognised you as the new hero. That's right, as a trainer with a will strong enough to change the world, I have something to tell you. Go to the Giant Chasm. Curem has returned. That's what my friend has told me. Sean, the world that you desire for Pokemon and humans, I look forward to seeing how full of love that world is. Someday, Pokemon and humans will be bound together without Pokeballs. They will simply trust and help one another. Make that kind of world. So, I don't know whether it's after this or whether it's after... can I use an escape rope? Seriously, can I use an escape rope? I don't know whether it's after this or whether it's after catching Curem. Can I fly from the top? I seem to vaguely remember you can. But yeah, you can fight N once a season and he will change his team. Right, yeah, he will change his team, which is quite good. Akinosa Town, that's where I'm trying to go. He will change his team every season. You can fight him once a season. And he will use a weather team dependent on what season you're in. So if you're in spring, he will fight you with a rain team, and you'll have a Politoed and whatever else. If you fight him in summer, then he will have a Ninetales with drought and whatever else. If you fight in autumn, he will have a sand team with... oh crap, is it Hippowdon or is it Tyranitar? I think it's Hippowdon. And then in winter he will have a hail team with a Abomasnow. So yeah, Zekrom. Don't remember whether we need it, but I'm going to not take it because it's going to be weak to everything Curem carries. Yeah, so we're going to go fight Curem now. Get ourselves a black Curem. This is one of my favourite songs in Black and White and Black and White 2. The autumn theme to the Eastern routes. I love it so much. Anyway, moving on. So we want to be heading back to the Giant Chasm. You can get there from Humalo or Lacrimosa, whichever you decide. And then we want to be heading back to Curem's chamber. I didn't heal. How silly of me. Either way. Now, I'm trying to think of a way I can take this thing down. What moves does it have? Dragon Pulse, Glaciate, Imprison, and something else. I think it has Dragon Pulse or something like that. Hyper Potion. I don't think I have any Moo Moo Milk still. I guess at this stage it doesn't really matter. Hyper Potions do the job, really. Just go this way. So it's easy enough to get there now, and you can come back as many times as you like, unlike in Black and White 1, where once you'd gotten Curem, that was it. Could never ever see this area again. Sneasel, you're interrupting. Go away. Ugh. Go. Adamantite, how are you not outspeeding a level 44 Sneasel? Come on. Thank you. That didn't take long at all, did it? Right, I'm gonna switch to Togetank actually. I don't know why, but what the hey. We'll just run with it. Dragon and Ice tends to have quite good coverage against my team. I'm gonna save it. I don't remember if it fights you if you get too close. I think I've only ever fought Curem once in Black and White 2, despite me playing this game like 50 times. Alright. Okay, well it doesn't, so there you go. Alright, so Kyurem is going to be level 70, Dragon Ice type, will have the ability something or other. And yeah, it'll have Dragon Pulse, Glaciate, Imprison, and something else. I don't remember what. Same music, but with a twist. And yeah, level 70 once again. Ah, pressure. There we go. We've learnt it. Alright, Aura Sphere. Alright, well that did a respectable amount of damage. Glaciate. Here it comes. This is essentially a buffed up version of Icy Wind. Will hit for 65 power, I think, and then reduce speed by 1 stage. So, in the grand scheme of things, it's a pretty useless move. Especially when there's Ice Beam afoot. And also when considering the fact that if you don't plan to use Kyurem's other forms, Kyurem normal form is best under Hail. So yeah, it's probably a good idea to do that. I forgot I had Dusk Balls. Let's use those. Now, unlike Zekrom and Reshiram, this... Oh, it's Scary Face, that's the last move it has. This thing is tough to catch. This thing has the standard legendary catch rate of 3, which means if you were to try and catch it at full health with the Pokeball, you would have a 0.3% chance. So good luck with that. Yeah, so this thing is pretty difficult to catch. It's also pretty difficult to defend against, so be careful. At this stage, I am just defending because I can't get its health any lower. Because I don't have full. Wait, no, hang on. I was gonna say Rocky Helmet, but it's not gonna. Dragon Pulse and Thingy are not affect. I don't think Glaciate is a contact move. It's obviously not physical. I don't think it's a contact move. But we'll soon find out. Nope, it's not. Didn't think so. I forgot what I was talking about now. Oh well, I'm sure it wasn't that important, or else I wouldn't have forgot it. So, in terms of defending, an Empoleon would be very good. Seems to be a running theme here. Yeah, Empoleon is very good to have here, as it resists every move this thing carries. Not sure what it could do back. It has Flash Cannon, of course. But yeah. Oh, well, you'd have to either get Flash Cannon from Gen 4, or you would have to get it in Twist Mountain first. I can't remember if that's the one you need to get in Winter. I don't think so. I think it's Substitute that you get in Winter. Oh, come on. I don't remember how many turns it's been. Obviously, after 10 turns, you want to switch over to the Timer Balls, as they will have the most effectiveness. But Dusk Balls are good enough until then, as we are in a cave. Took that pretty well. I think I had 21 Dusk Balls to start with, so... I don't remember. Interrupting the music, how could you? Yeah, I think I had 21. I seem to remember it being the same amount as my Quick Balls. Either way, I'll just use Timer Balls, and then if it doesn't work, then I'll switch back to Dragon Pulse. Yeah, I'll switch back to Dusk Balls. Not quite sure how well Talamode is going to be able to take that Dragon Pulse, but yeah, whatever. We'll see how it goes. Oh, come on. Why you make this so difficult? Alright, well at least you're using that. That means I don't have to do any healing or anything. 2, 3. Yeah, there we go. Alright, that makes things easier. Alright, so we have Kyurem now. Oh, hello. Sure, and that was Kyurem just now, right? So that's the legendary Pokemon Team Plasma, or should I say Getsis, was using. Sean, you're amazing. You've met so many Pokemon. Hey now, your Pokedex should be pretty full, right? I'm sure Professor Juniper will be really happy if you show her. I'm sure she was. In Univers, actually in the whole world, there are still many Pokemon that are waiting to meet you though. Still, how many Pokemon could there be in all? 693. 643. 643? I think it's 643, yeah. I think I'll go back to Newfoundland Town and ask Professor Juniper. I'm probably very wrong with that number. I think it's 643. I know the Sinnoh one was 493. Whatever. So you can get the DNA Splicers right there after Kyurem has been caught. I think after it's been defeated as well. But either way, you get the DNA Splicers. And then we can head to a Pokemon Center, or well, you don't have to. I'm going to head back to a Pokemon Center, get myself Zekrom, and then we will test out this Black Kyurem on some poor sap I'm going to be fighting. Right, okay. Why am I running? I should be flying. Alright, so when you're getting yourself a white or black Kyurem, if you're going to be wondering about natures and IVs and what have you, the one you want is the Kyurem. Oh, yeah, you get wallpapers for catching Kyurem. You also get them for defeating the Elite Four as well, but I missed them because I was changing around stuff. So yeah, for example here I've got a Kyurem that is Jolly, which is going to be quite good for black Kyurem, but not so good for white Kyurem. So yeah, these stats and natures and what have you is what you're going to be looking for your Kyurem 4. If you, so don't even worry about the other Zekrom or Reshiram. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. I seem to think that that's how it works. So yeah. Well, we'll soon find out. So once you have gotten your 2 Pokemon, you will want to go into your key items and then use the DNA Splicers on on Kyurem first, and then on Zekrom, or on Reshiram. But you cannot have both at the same time. So yeah, we have Black Kyurem. As you can see, jolly nature, massive attack power. Scary Face will turn into Fusion Bolt, and Glaciate will turn into Freeze Shock. Freeze Shock is that move that we saw back in the Black Kyurem fight. It's 140 power, but requires a turn to charge, but will then have a 50% chance of paralysis. The equivalent is Ice Burn, which is a special move. The same for White Kyurem, but instead of paralysing, it has a 50% chance of burning. So yeah, it's quite a good Pokemon. Both are. I'd say that White Kyurem is definitely a lot better because simply because of one move, which is Ice Beam. It also has access to Focus Blast as well, which is another good move for it. I think it might also possibly learn Earth Power, I think, but Kyurem gets nothing. Black Kyurem gets nothing. It has literally Fusion Bolt, Dragon Claw. It might have Outrage, and then Freeze Shock. So basically, if you've got a Black Kyurem, you've got to go mixed. So yeah, Black Kyurem is not so great, but White Kyurem is very good. Very, very good. Could do with being a bit speedier, but it's still pretty good. So yeah, let's go test this thing out. I'll try and show off both of the new moves. Oh look, Cabalion's back. Not that I'm going to... Oh, I don't think I changed Pokemon. Oh, it doesn't matter. Inferno, you should not be here. Right. Unfortunately, I don't have a Reshiram to test out the white Kyurem, but same dealie, really. So obviously I'm not going to be able to test both moves on this little thing, but still, I'll try out Freeze Shock. Since that is the unique move, and we have already seen Freeze Shock. Not Freeze Shock, Fusion Bolt. Obviously it's going to batter that Drift Blim. So there we go. That is how you get yourself a black or white Kyurem. Obviously it does take a little while, and you will want to do a little bit of training before you start taking these guys on. And obviously you are going to have to make your way through Route 8 first, which is why I did that last episode instead of going straight in for it. Because you have to go there anyway, so it doesn't really make much difference. Either way. Let's heal up, and I think we're about done for this episode. What are we going to do on the next one? I think we'll come full circle and go through Twist Mountain. There are some tough battles in there, so do be careful, but you can get yourself the Flash Cannon TM, amongst other bits. Substitute TM as well, I think. But yeah, so that's it for this episode. On the next episode we'll be heading through Twist Mountain. But until then, I will see you next time, guys.